Hello everyone, this is Robert from Book of Mormon Editions, where we discuss printings, publications, and various editions of the Book of Mormon. So this next review is for a volume that is now on my top 10 list, and that by itself is no easy accomplishment. After more than 160 videos on this channel, and always about 40 in my future queue, it's no easy task to be on my favorites list, so here we go. This is the dual language Book of Mormon produced by a publisher called Native Scripture. This is a soft leather-bound volume with gilded text block and looks really well put together. The main feature of this volume is that the text is split into two columns, where one side is the English text of the Book of Mormon, and the other column is a foreign language text. The one shown here is a Spanish Book of Mormon, alongside with an English text also. So in essence, a reader of the Book of Mormon can read the same verse in the different languages while on the same page. It seems that reading scriptures in order to learn languages, especially for missionaries, is a common practice. Countless stories come from missionaries who have a set of foreign scriptures in one hand and their English volume in the other hand to go back and forth on vocabulary and sentence structure in order to learn the language. And anyone previously had to go back and forth, just like John Groberg on the Other Side of Heaven movie. However, this has been simplified as the Native Scripture volume has the ability to look both at the foreign language and the English equivalent on the same page in order to read both at relatively the same time. The text is set up with the English text on the left column and the foreign language on the right. What's also unique to point out is that not always are the dual verses the same length, so one side might have a spacer gap to accommodate the sizing difference. This is so that the next verse set always are in series to each other, so you'll know that the verses always start on the same, even if one might be slightly longer in the end, based on vocabulary. You'll also notice that this is the 2013 Salt Lake English text, and the Salt Lake authorized volume of the foreign language text too. I contacted the publishers for some details, and they were very happy to announce that they received licensing from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And to get authorization for both English and each foreign language is pretty significant, and I think it gives some assurance for readers that they are reading the official text. I came across this volume through some marketing on Facebook and other social media sites, and I think they've got this dialed in, as there's a focus on making this useful to both missionaries and others who want to study the scriptures while learning a new language. This volume consists of introductory details, like the testimony of the witnesses and other background explanations. It also contains the dual column Book of Mormon text, but without footnotes on the bottom of the pages. A part of this was because footnotes and references are different between the English and the foreign language volumes, so it's not uniform to use for both columns. I would also expect that there's a limit on how much room is used by just the dual column languages. And that's the main reason for the usefulness of this volume, especially focusing on the English text and foreign languages at the same time, to read through without bouncing back and forth between two separate volumes. When I brought this around, most adults I showed this to commented that they wished they had this book when they went on their missions, as it would have been much easier for them to learn their mission language. And so it was validated, as most of the responses I got ended in, "It's about time for this book." So these volumes can be found at Native Scripture website, and it seems that they have Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Tongan languages available at the time of the video, with plans of more languages in the future. Once again, I don't have financial incentive to promote a Book of Mormon over another, but I was super impressed with a dual language Book of Mormon, as it serves a very specific purpose. And it's a no-brainer when it comes to the usefulness regarding missionary language study. So feel free to let others know about this video and the dual language Book of Mormon found at nativescripture.com. And thanks also to those who referred me to this. As always, if you have a special or unique edition of the Book of Mormon that you'd like reviewed here, please contact me at bomeditions@gmail.com. Happy scripture studying, everyone.